Join me for a story to help you relax and find comfort tonight. Dan and Iris, A Journey to Happiness. This story is about a young man named Dan and a wise snail named Iris, who embark on a journey to discover the true essence of happiness in everyday moments. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled among rolling hills, there lived a curious young man named Dan. Dan was a dreamer at heart, always gazing towards the horizon, seeking adventures beyond the ordinary. In this village, there was a lush meadow, where wildflowers bloomed in vibrant hues, and it was here that Dan found his greatest peace. One sunny afternoon, Dan set out for a walk, and as he wandered through the meadow, he stumbled upon a small, shimmering snail. Its shell glistened like a rainbow under the sunlight. The snail introduced herself as Iris, and to Dan the whale's surprise, she spoke with the wisdom of ages. Iris had seen many seasons come and go, and had traveled far beyond the boundaries of the meadow. Iris and Dan quickly became friends, sharing stories of distant lands and dreams of happiness. They decided to embark on a journey together. As they traveled across the sprawling fields and through ancient forests, they encountered many creatures, one unique in its own way. An old wise owl taught them about patience, a playful fox shared the secret of joy in simple things, and a family of rabbits showed them the warmth of togetherness. Through these encounters, Dan learned that happiness was not something to be searched for in faraway lands, but was woven into the small everyday moments. Iris, with her slow pace, taught Dan the value of savoring each step, reminding him that the journey itself was as important as the destination. As days turned into weeks, they reached a beautiful, tranquil lake. Its waters mirrored the sky, creating a serene reflection that seemed to merge earth with heaven. It was here that Dan realized the true essence of happiness lay in being present and sharing life's moments with those who matter. Sitting side by side by the lake, Dan and Iris watched the sun dip below the horizon, painting the sky with shades of pink and orange. The air was filled with contentment and the soft whisper of the breeze. In that moment, Dan understood that his journey with Iris had brought him more than happiness. It had given him a sense of belonging and peace. Their adventure ended as the stars began to twinkle in the night sky. Dan and Iris returned to the village, their hearts full of joy in newfound wisdom. And every time Dan walked through the meadow, he would think of Iris, the wise little snail who taught him to slow down, to listen, and to cherish the simple wonders of life. They remained friends, and though Iris moved slowly, she always found her way back to Dan, reminding him that happiness is a journey and not a destination. The next story awaits, calm and peaceful. Clover and the Loving Guardian Angel. This story is about a young girl named Clover who finds solace and strength through the devotion of her guardian angel, Flower. In a small town nestled between rolling hills and endless fields of vibrant wildflowers, there lived a young girl named Clover. Her heart was as pure as the sky on a clear summer day, and her spirit sparkled like the morning dew on blades of grass. Clover was loved by all who knew her, not just because of her cheery demeanor, but because she possessed an innate ability to bring joy to others without trying. Yet, unknown to Clover, her gentle heart had attracted the attention of a loving guardian angel named Flower. With wings that shimmered like sunlight on water and a presence that radiated warmth and kindness, Flower watched over Clover with a devotion that was as boundless as the universe itself. Every day, Clover would wander through the fields, losing herself in the beauty of the wildflowers and the songs of birds. One such evening, as the golden sun began to sink below the horizon, Clover sat amidst the sea of colorful petals, her heart feeling unusually heavy. Sensing her sadness, Flower appeared beside her, her presence as soft and reassuring as a warm blanket. "Why do you look troubled, dear Clover?" Flower asked, her voice gentle and soothing like a lullaby. Clover, startled but comforted by the angel's appearance, confided her worries about the future and the changes that it might bring. Flower listened intently, her gaze full of empathy and understanding. "Change is like the seasons," Flower whispered, her words drifting through the air like a gentle breeze. "Each brings its own beauty and challenges. But know that I will always be here with." Clover's hope lightened, nourished by Flower's unwavering support and devotion. From that day forward, even as Clover faced uncertainties and obstacles, she felt empowered by the knowledge that Flower's presence was as constant as the stars in the sky. With each passing day, Clover grew braver and more resilient, her spirit harmonized by the love of her guardian angel. Flower, true to her name, watched Clover blossom and knew that Clover's strength would inspire others just as Clover had inspired her. In moments of solitude, when fears threatened to creep in like shadows, Clover would call upon Flower, and together they danced through dreams filled with hope and light. Their bond was a testament to the power of unconditional love and devotion, a reminder that, no matter the distance, love is the guiding light that will always lead one home. Here's another gentle tale to bring you comfort. Magnolia and Magnolia, a tale of friendship and aid. This story is about a human named Magnolia and a raccoon named Magnolia, who form a unique friendship through aiding one another and inspire kindness among the forest dwellers. Magnolia was a gentle soul, living on the edge of Elmwood Forest in a quaint cottage surrounded by vibrant blooms and whispering trees. Each morning, she awoke to the cheerful chirping of birds and the delicate fragrance of the flowers she tended with loving care. And Magnolia cherished her simple life, delighting in the harmony of the natural world that stilled softly into her days. One crisp autumn morning, as the leaves began their annual transformation into a tapestry of gold and crimson, Magnolia heard an unusual rustling outside her window. As she peered through the panes, her eyes fell upon a raccoon caught in a tangle of thorns, looking rather distressed but maintaining a curious glare. Her heart went out to the creature, and without hesitation, she donned her gloves and ventured into the woodland to offer her aid. Carefully, she untangled the thorny branches and freed the trapped raccoon, who rather unexpectedly gazed at her with an expression of gratitude and relief. "Magnolia," she whispered softly. The name had sounded fitting as she observed the lone raccoon, for the creature seemed to be drawn to the magnolia blossoms blooming round the cottage. It wasn't long before Magnolia realized that the raccoon, whom she named Magnolia as well, had a particular penchant for the magnolia tree in her garden, often found nestled among its branches or snuggled atop a carpet of fallen blossoms. The unique bond soon blossomed between the two magnolias, as they discovered shared joys in the serene forest and myriad adventures unfolding within its depths. The raccoon proved to be a delightful companion, sharing in both the joys and labors of maintaining the garden. The human taught Magnolia the raccoon how to carefully pick the ripest fruits without damaging the plants, while the raccoon showed Magnolia the secret paths through the underbrush, leading to hidden groves abundant with wild berries. As the days turned to weeks, their friendship flourished, rooted deeply in trust and mutual aid. One winter day outside, the chill in the air was harsher than usual, foretelling a storm that threatened to blanket the forest in icy winds. Magnolia knew she had to prepare for the worst, but with her companion by her side, she felt a warm resolve blossoming in her heart. Together, they gathered wood, then strengthened the cottage against the storm, impending wrath, while saving some for local forest animals in need. Magnolia the raccoon, with his nimble paws, helped secure the shutters and even found forgotten supplies hidden beneath the snow. And the storm hit, the warmth within the cottage kept the cold at bay, where the two friends sat together, sipping hot tea and sharing stories by the crackling fire. Their union, fortified through countless acts of helping one another, had transformed the cottage into a beacon of warmth and resilience amidst the storm. As the first light of dawn breached the horizon, revealing a glistening landscape of frosted beauty, Magnolia and Magnolia ventured out to check on their forest neighbors, bringing food and comfort to those who had weathered the icy tempest. In the process, their bond not only strengthened but extended far beyond them, inspiring a network of kindness that would forever echo through the hearts of all forest dwellers. The story of the Magnolias became folklore among the woodland creatures, a cherished memory of friendship forged through acts of caring and helping a heart in need. The next story is ready to bring you peace. Snowdrop and the Heart of Wonder. This story is about Snowdrop and William embarking on a journey to a magical garden that reveals the wonder and connection within every soul. In the small village nestled at the foot of the great azure mountains, there lived a gentle soul named Snowdrop, whose eyes sparkled with the purest shade of blue, like the crystal clear streams that meandered through the forest. A Snowdrop was known among the villagers for having a heart as vast and generous as the open skies, always ready to lend a hand or offer a comforting presence to those in need. Her days were filled with laughter and stories shared among the tall cedars, drawing in both children and the elderly alike. In this same village, another remarkable character thrived, William the caring-haired, whose name was befitting of his nature. His cocoa-brown eyes seemed to read one's soul, and his smile could warm even the coldest winter's night. William was a healer, not just of physical ailments, but of emotional wounds as well. Together, Snowdrop and William embodied the spirit of wonders not yet named, creating harmony with each gentle step. One evening, as the sun dipped beneath the snow-kissed peaks, casting a golden glow over the village, Snowdrop and William set forth on a journey to explore the mythical Garden of Stars that was said to lie beyond the forest, a place where dreams and reality intertwined. As they walked, the path was lit by the shimmering light of fireflies, creating a symphony of sparkles round them. With Snowdrop held the lantern high, her heart poised with excitement, and William beside her, calm yet curious. They reached the garden just as the first stars blinked away, painting the sky with silver hues that danced across the velvety night. Here, flowers glowed softly with a luminescent light, their petals whispering ancient secrets only those of pure heart could hear. William and Snowdrop sat beneath the grand star oak, listening to the celestial harmonies that floated through the air, like the sweetest lullaby. In the heart of this garden, they discovered a hidden realm where every star bore a tale of hope, courage, and wonder. The stars sang stories of dreams unfulfilled, wishes yet to be granted, and hearts yearning to be understood. As Snowdrop traced patterns in the air with her fingers, she felt the gentle pulse of the earth's magic connecting with her soul. In that moment, she knew the importance of dreaming with an open heart and listening to the whispers of the universe. William, too, embraced the magic swirling round them, realizing that caring deeply was the true heartbeat of all wonders. As the night wore on, the garden enveloped them in warmth that defied the crisp mountain air. They understood that this newfound wonder was not just a destination but a journey, a reminder to cherish each connection and embrace the beauty within every soul. With their hearts full of wonder, Snowdrop and William returned to their village, carrying a light within them that would shine upon all they met. And so their legacy of hope and kindness grew, steadfast as the stars that twinkled in the evening sky. Let tonight's peace guide you to restful sleep.